WQAD. News 8 at 11 starts now.
And in today's Family Focus report, the right diagnosis, the struggle for one Quad City woman to find answers, and how the right care is helping her. But first, trivia. News 8 at 11 continues now. It is an illness many of us knew little about until recently.
Comedy legend Robin Williams was diagnosed with the disease shortly before he took his own life. In this week's Family Focus Friday report, Mike Mickle introduces us to a local family dealing with the diagnosis and shows us where they found help.
4-year-old Mary Nestler is in the memory care unit at Senior Star. When you sit down for a conversation with her, you'd never guess she'd been diagnosed with Lewy Body Dementia.
Well, about 6 o'clock, someone knocks on your door and says, "Mary, it's time to get up." But I don't always get up. So I do get up and get dressed and go down and have breakfast.
It was actually the caregivers at Senior Star who recognized the warning signs and alerted Mary's daughter.
The diagnosis was hard to get. I went to a neurologist in the area, and I couldn't get him to confirm what was going on with her. And there was a nurse at the time at assisted living who said to me, "I'm not a doctor, I can't tell you, but she has some of the signs of a lady that she had taken care of that had Lewy body." She said, "If I were you, I would look into that."
There are also symptoms that mimic Parkinson's disease: slow shuffle, soft and sometimes slurred speech, difficult to understand. Comedian Robin Williams also apparently suffered from those types of hallucinations in the days before his death. He also became obsessive. Some reports say that he started gathering watches and sticking them in a sock. He became obsessed with keeping those watches safe.
Well, it's a little different, I think, just from the standpoint of, again, the person sometimes is very lucid, so we need to be able to address those times in their lives. But again, then when the Lewy body is, impacting them and they're having the hallucinations, we have to also be prepared to deal with those.
Thankfully, Mary's warning signs were identified. She was placed on medication and is now doing even better than doctors and caregivers could have expected.
We go on the bus to the movie at the library. In fact, I think they're going this afternoon, or else tomorrow. I have a real close friend that takes me wherever I have to go, so I don't have a car anymore and I don't drive. He just takes me everywhere.
Living a happy and productive life in spite of a disturbing diagnosis. Reporting for QC Family Focus Magazine, I'm Mike Mickle.
Thanks, Mike. If you want to learn more about Lewy body dementia, there is another conference coming up on Tuesday, February 24th at the Senior Star at Elmore Place. You will need to register for that event. To do so, you can call the number you see there on your screen. You'll also want to check out the February issue of QC Family Focus for more important family topics.
Still